Now I'm just going to show you a little bit of the neighborhood and the driveway and the outside of the house. So this is the size of the yard. A lot of beautiful trees, some landscaping. The driveway is slightly sloped. I don't know if you can see it with my car here. It is slightly at an angle, but not too bad. And then this is what the sides look like. There's a gate on this side. I do not believe that there is one on the other side. But we'll take a peek. And this is up to your front door. And then down the side. I don't know if they just couldn't put anything here, but there's a nice vinyl fence. There's just chain link over here, but it's down towards the end of the yard. Okay, so here we are at the front of the house. Here's the front door. Very beautiful. So you come right in, and you have a dining area over here. This goes to the hallway with other bedrooms. Into the kitchen. All of the appliances are super nice quality. The double oven and refrigerator. And here you have your living area with a fireplace, and then this view that you have outside of this window is insane. How cool is that? I don't even think the video does it justice, standing in this living room and seeing out this giant window. It's super cool. But it looks like your property line would go just to where the fence is down here, giving this property probably closer to half an acre than, or a fourth of an acre than a half of an acre. So we're gonna go back over here. And I will show you. You have a pantry here, but it does not have a door on it. So I don't know if that's a downside or not, but you have more counters and cabinets over here with the dishwasher. Very nice big sink. There's a spider. And these lights are very beautiful as well. And then off of the living room, you have this hallway where you have your other bedrooms. Very decent size. Closets. And then the light in here is really cool. Little chandelier. Again, you have that view. I did notice just a little bit of cracking in some of the tiles close to the bathroom. Right here. They don't feel loose, but there's some cracking. And here is the bathroom. These little sconce lights, a small linen closet, and then another bedroom. decent sized closet. It's pretty like standard closet size for an extra bedroom. And down the rest of the hall, this was the dining room, and you have a laundry room and utility room, and you have a pocket door for this one. And then over here you have the garage. Open that up. Water tank, and then there is a crack on the floor in here, but that's probably due to settling. It looks like there was some kind of repair made over here. So we would have to ask about that. Okay, so now we will go to the master bedroom. Which is back through the kitchen. Right off of your front entry, you have the master, big master closet. A big walk-in shower. Sink. Bathtub. And water closet, which has a sink, which is nice. Usually you don't see that. And here is the master with the double windows. And then you have this, there's a loose tile over here that I just stepped on. This is very neat. These stairs are a little scary, but they are super cool. And probably could use a little bit of some cleaning. Oh, spiderweb! There's a rail missing there. But this is just an open space down here, which is really super nice. You can do the indoor, outdoor. These all open up. And then here, looks like you have maybe a storage closet. Oh, nope, back door. This deadbolt does not lock. But this is a huge space down here. It would be really cool for entertaining. And then your pool. Something else I noticed is this is some kind of appliance garage, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to throw that in there too. Coming out of the door, this is what you see for the side of the house. Very large front yard, very long driveway. And then you do have these garages, but I don't have access to them. They are locked. So there's a carport though. And then there is a large, very large, shaded backyard. So all the way to the fencing is the yard. Okay, so here we are at the front door. Looking in, you have your living space over here. Very large living space, big windows. Sliding glass doors. To this side you have your laundry room. This is super cute. Decent size with some cabinets. And then through here we have the garage. Super nice, it has a window, always love that. Got utility, water purifying, reverse osmosis. Electrical. And then we'll go through here to the kitchen. Very cute cabinets. All the appliances, stainless steel. It is a smaller kitchen, but it's still very quaint. The counters are beautiful. You got this big deep sink as well as just like the last one. And then the pantry is over here. Also has the cute vinyl on it. They have done some coverings on the shelving, so it's not just plain coverings. Looks like there's some stuff up here I'd have to ask the agent about. These are probably just where the wire racks used to be, but maybe that too, because a lot of times there's a pole that goes up and then down, but I would ask the listing agent about that specifically. So here you have a little dining space. You could put like a circle table here, would be really cute. And then over here is a barn door that opens up. And then you have a little hallway to your other bedrooms. Here's the first one. Then here is a little built-in in the closet, which is kind of nice. It's kind of deep, but pretty standard closet. Ceiling fan. And then here's your guest bathroom. Very nice tiling. This is awesome. Lots of different jet streams of water all throughout here. These counters have like a little bit of the sparkle in them, which is super cute. Here is your other room. And some more built-ins. These ones are black, obviously. But it's more of like a deep brown, which is nice. And all of your switches are gray, which is pretty cool. Never seen that before. Oh, no, these ones are black. Go through here. There's your living room again. And then here is the master. Could definitely fit a king-size bed in here with some side tables and still have some room. This is a sliding door, but they have this curtain here where I can't open it. So just show you there. And here is the master bathroom. Lots of cabinet space. Very big shower. And this is so cool. Oh, there's a TV in here. That is cool. That is super cool. Love that. Then a closet. More built-ins. And here is your water closet. It's a very big water closet. So you can put some shelving in. And these aren't actual working switches, but they're a spot for switches for something, and then an outlet. So that is the inside of the house. Here's the neighborhood. I do hear I think it's a pig. It's like a whistling noise, but I think it's a pig. But this is the front of the house. Very beautiful. They've done a good job with the landscaping. Okay, so here we are at the front door. When you walk in, here's the entryway. Very tall ceilings, very beautiful. Have a coat closet here. And then right when you turn the corner, you have your laundry room. Looks like they're using it as a pantry as well. And then your garage, there's a screened in door here. They said, please don't mind the mess. They're still moving out. Then right in here, we have the kitchen. And a little dining area. This is like a coffee bar. Looks like they're using it as a little office space. All stainless steel appliances. Looks like they have, this is like a fake brick, but it looks really pretty in here. And then a wallpaper. This cool light here. This is really interesting how the doors are wood out to the back. Don't really see that very often. It's a really cool feature, very unique. And here is the outside. Now this is beautiful. Covered porch. The wood is continued out here. There's an outdoor kitchen. A beautiful pool. And a hot tub. This area is very beautiful. No side yard. And this is wood, all through here is wood. And I'll have to see if the fireplace is working, but it looks like it's a wood burning fireplace. Then you have your extra bedrooms and your master are all over here. So here's one of the extra rooms. Normal size closet. Here is the other extra room. This one has a door closet, so it's a bigger closet in here, a little walk-in. That looks to be a full-size bed, so that can kind of give you an idea of the size of the room. And then the guest bathroom. Very cute. There's a little shelf here. Have really pretty blue tile in here, and then just a bathtub insert. And then over here is your master, and this is a king size bed. Your closet here. Let's see where the light is. There it is. Very big. And the master bath. That's tile all the way up. So very nice. Then you have a view out to your pool from the bedroom. Very pretty. So that is this house.